So guys, welcome back. There have been some developments and I quickly wanted to talk about this. Maybe you've already seen the video that Decade made. Otherwise, I would have made a video now after he released some like leaks for the new pack that will come in the next week. So we have an emergency ban list that will be in place on July the 13th, which is the day next Thursday when I also stream the whole day, where the new pack will come out. And branded expulsion goes from 3 to 0, which is at first really nice because the gimmick puppet lock is just annoying. This is just banning some like unfun component of the game, which I think is really nice, but that's not the most important thing here. We have Silver Warlord of Dark World going from 3 to 0, and obviously this can only mean one thing, and Decade also already talked about this in his new video. So as you already know, I was basically hyped for Kashtira. I was expecting Kashira. Why was I expecting Kashira? We had these updates here for the My League update, where a lot of new cards that were set to come in the future got new animations, and as you can see right here, a lot of them are already implemented in the game. Yeah, the ultra rares here that have already an ultra rare like signal here, they are already in the game. We now know that Grafa will also be coming, the new Dark World card. No, because of these here, DK just made the leak and basically leaked the last cards for the pack. Yesterday in the stream he leaked that the new Trap Tricks card will be coming, so there is the Artipurse that will come. We already know of the new Gene Raider cards that will come, and Decade also made leaks when it came to the Battle Ninja, the Ninja cards, which he says will come in the form of a structure deck. Maybe not next week, maybe after that. We don't know that right now. So I'm not quite sure what this and these about these two cards. I'm not quite sure, but then the only card missing basically is Kashira Risat, which has already an animation in the game. But it seems to be the case that we will not get Kashtira next week, because now Decade has basically revealed his last revelations that he wanted to do on a Thursday, and these are concerning the Dark World cards, which have I opened them up here? Yeah, exactly, which are basically these cards here, the Grafa, which you can also play in tournaments, by the way. We will get the Rainbow, we will get Genta, and all the other cards that are unreleased right now. I just watched the TCG, one of the biggest TCG tournaments, the European Championship yesterday, where a Dark World card was really strong. Dark World deck was really strong. You basically need three of these, the reason why they put the silver to 0, and which by the way is really nice, is this guy, Ceruli Guru of Dark World. If you don't know the card, if this card is discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, so any card effect, special summon this card from the graveyard to your opponent's side of the field in face-up defense position. When this card is special summoned by the effect of a Dark World card, your opponent must discard a card. And what you can then do, so your opponent must discard a card, is basically you must discard a card, because this is now on your opponent's side, obviously. And then you can discard Silver, which is now banned, and Silver says, if this card was discarded from your hand to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, which this is when it's on your opponent's field, obviously, your opponent returns exactly 2 cards from their hand to the bottom of the deck in any order. So this is basically what made Dark World, which is not the strongest deck at all, a stronger deck, because you could like do this a couple of times every turn. So what you could basically do is to make your opponents put 4 of their 5 cards, or maybe even all of their cards, back to the deck before they even start their turn. So this you could do with these 2 cards here. Now you cannot do this anymore. And what do I think of Dark World, which is already an inconsistent deck? I think this deck is basically useless now, basically dead now. You don't want to play it. The Dark World card, that's the cards that you will maybe pull from the pack next week. I will obviously make a video whether the pack is even worth it for anyone to buy. But yeah. So, but I mean, it's nice. I really like this. It's the same with Branded Expulsion. They just take a thing that's really annoying and that people will hate playing against, and they put it out of the game. Of course, this will definitely hurt the Dark World deck, and it's basically useless right now. as of my opinion, but this is really nice in terms of annoying your opponent, because with Dark World you can basically play a whole timer. You can play for 180 seconds and still not be finished with your turn, and people hate this. I hate this. That's just annoying. It's not fun to play against stuff like this. And if they then also like shuffle your entire hand back into the deck, then it's even more annoying. So I really like the change, though I think this really destroys the deck. Then we have the next league that Decade did yesterday in his stream, where he revealed that Pinguicula, Arachnokampa, Pudica, Hulutea, and I think Traptrix Garden and the Adipus are also coming. So these were cards that came to the TCG in the new structure deck, in the new Traptrix structure deck, which is really fun, because this is were the first cards that I bought when I came back into the TCG. I bought 3 times the structure deck, where you could basically make a competitive deck with, which is quite nice. So I am looking forward to the cards. We will see if I will play them, because we are obviously also getting the new Labyrinth support cards, and these have now been confirmed by an ad on YouTube that this will come next week, but we already knew about this. So this is basically my rescue anchor for the next pack, because if these cards were not in the next pack, there would be nothing that I am really excited about, to be honest. I mean, I'm kind of excited for the Traptrix card, but the Traptrix are definitely a cool trap deck, but the better trap deck is Labyrinth. So let me tell you this, I'm really excited for next week's pack. I am really excited to climb the ladder Road to Master 1 with Labyrinth, and then the month after, I guess we will get the Kashtira, and then we will for sure get the Kashira. Then we can be pretty sure that the next pack will be Kashira, and then I will climb with Kashira. But I'm really looking forward to this. I already have some deck lists prepared that I will also make a video about, that will come in the next days, where I talk about how to build the Labyrinth deck. It will be really, really strong. It's one of the strongest decks in the TCG, and these are really cards that like pull or tie the archetype together, that were really missing to make this deck strong. But yeah, we will talk about this in a moment, also about Kashtira. So the Traptrix cards are coming, and this makes the deck really quite a bit stronger, though it's already quite an expensive deck, because you need to triple your Sarah. But there are some reprints that will come in the next pack. There are also some Dark World cards that will be reprinted. We also know about the Labyrinth, the lovely Labyrinth, that will be as an ultra rare in the next pack. So the next pack will be more of a reprint pack and less of a new cards pack. Obviously, there will be a lot of new cards, but there will also be reprint cards. And we are also getting a secret pack, Labyrinth, that we already know about. Though you might only need 2 welcome Labyrinths for the new iteration of the deck, but you need 3 of both of these. Or maybe if you want to play it, you can also play 2 of this. But I will talk about this in the video where I talk about the deck list that you can use for Master Duel next week, a Labyrinth that I will use on the stream to climb. Okay. But let's talk about the last thing in the room, that is Kashtira. So we, as I already talked about, we have this guy missing, the Magi Key, the Beergram, and the Kashira Eraser. So I guess we are getting Kashtira in the pack after this, and the reason being is that Kashtira will probably be released as one entire pack, as was Tearlament. So we will get all the cards at once, minus this one here, and then the deck will be fully playable. Maybe, but I don't think so. Maybe we will get something like Fenrir or Unicorn earlier, because Fenrir you can also play not Kashtira decks, but I don't think so. I will think we will get all of these at once, and this is also the reason why it's pretty unlikely that they will come in the next pack now, because there have been a lot of leaks for the next pack, a lot of archetypes that will get support in the next pack, and I don't think that there is space in the pack for another whole archetype with all these cards here. So as you can, for example, see here, Traptrix will get 5 new cards. I think Dark World also gets 5. Labyrinth gets 2, but these would be like, I don't know, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These will be 30 new cards, so I think it's super unlikely that we will get this. Unfortunately for all of you guys who were looking forward to this. But let me tell you this, when this comes out, I will also stream the whole day. When this comes out, I will stream the whole day. Probably will play Labyrinth. I love the deck. In terms of fun, having fun playing the deck, this is even more fun than Kashtira, in my opinion. But yeah, I will do a video about the Labyrinth cards, what you can build for next week for Master Duel. This will be enormously strong, let me tell you this. And yeah, this seems to be the case. This seems to be the cards for the next pack here. This is why we're getting the emergency ban list. And yeah, this seems to be the case. We basically know the pack now, and as you can see here, I have to click this away. There's the Konami ad that confirms the Lady Labyrinth, but yeah, we also already knew about this, and it's no big surprise. So we will see each other in the next video. If you like my videos, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and click the notification bell. We will see each other either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow in the new Labyrinth video that I will make for the next upcoming pack. I'm happy that you were here with me, and I wish you a great day. Until then, bye.